Are you ready? Today on Tech Engineered, we are going to do a video showcasing my computer. I'm very proud of this system because it was built on a college budget using a combination of old parts from the previous version of the computer and Black Friday deals. So let's get into it. My computer's name is Poseidon, and that is because I went with a blue and black theme, and it is also water-cooled by an H100i. So it just kind of fit, Poseidon. And this is Poseidon version 3. There were 2 versions before, but today we are showcasing version 3, which is by far the fastest and most powerful version of Poseidon. The system is an X99 platform with an Intel i7 6800K clocked at 4 GHz and cooled by a Corsair H100i. And it's all in an MSI X99A SLI Plus motherboard with 32 gigs of DDR4 memory running at 2133 MHz in quad channel. The graphics are powered by an EVGA GTX 1060 6GB edition, and I do have a slight overclock on that. You can see me overclock it in the overclocking video that I will put up at the card up in the top corner of the screen. So go ahead and click on there and you can watch the overclocking video. All of this hardware is running on the best power supply in history, at least in my opinion, the Cooler Master GX2 650 watt. This power supply is no longer available. It was discontinued, but it is the greatest power supply that I have ever used. The fan is almost silent on it. It makes almost zero noise even at full load, and I just love the thing, and I am so glad that I bought it. And I will also probably be using it into the future until it dies, since it is my favorite power supply. On the topic of power, I do have to keep in mind that the dorm that I live in when I'm at college only allows for 600 watts to be drawn from a single outlet, so that does kind of limit how powerful of hardware I can have in my computer. Like if I try and put a GTX 1080 in my computer, it will not run. I've tried that with one of my friend's 1080s, so the 1060 is a very nice card and it does everything I want it to with gaming, so I'm very happy with that, and I don't really have any goals of upgrading the graphics on this computer. Now let's talk about some workloads, what I use this computer for. The main workloads that I use this computer for are schoolwork, gaming and streaming, video editing, and that's basically it. So my schoolwork isn't very intensive. It can be a little bit intensive when I'm dealing with big Excel spreadsheets with macros and using Solver and stuff like that, but I rarely do that. Like it's very rare, but it is nice having a really fast computer to do all that. It's very smooth, does things very fast in Excel. When it comes to video editing and streaming, however, this computer is a beast. The processor is just overkill for playing games and streaming. It renders out video very well using Filmora, which is the video editor that I use. And really, whenever you're doing editing, the sky's the limit on the hardware that you can have because you can always render faster. When it comes to the gaming side of things, I did want to stay state-of-the-art but not overkill. That's why I went with the GTX 1060, so that I have a good gaming experience but not going completely overkill, because I'm not like super big into gaming. I do quite a bit of it, but I mainly wanted this system to be kind of a workhorse for school and for video editing and stuff like that, and not so much gaming. Still having very good gaming performance, but not being necessarily the focus of the build. I want it to be more well-rounded. Without further ado, here's the sweet montage footage of my PC. I won't bore you with any benchmarks of the system. If you would like me to make a video benchmarking the system, go ahead and tell me down in the comments below. But I'm not really thinking that I'm going to do that because you can look up the components, see how they perform, and this computer's fast. That's basically all you need to know. It meets my workloads, and it'd be kind of hard to benchmark it because, I don't know, I could just like time how long it takes to render a video, and that's real interesting. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like on it. If you like this channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you have comments on future content that can be made here, go ahead and leave those down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.